Yo, people. Another episode of the catch up. Unfortunately, today my co-host Catch ain't gonna be here. He's had some sad news, so my condolences to Catch and his family. Let our thoughts and prayers be with him at this moment. So yeah, we're gonna be here for Catch, man. Make sure we're sending him some love, man, because he's going through it right now, yeah. But people, differently, man. Hey, we're here. 2-1 win. Yeah, I told the man them in my prediction we were gonna win 2-1. Arsenal late at the death. That we got the job done, innit? I think deservedly so. Man, them, how we feeling, man? We got Dayo in the building, we got BBK in the building, we got Rachid, Viewz, we got the realest Gooner in the building, we got Souls in the building. This is what domestic's about, man. Another episode of domestic. So people, hey fellas, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Good win, innit? Yeah. We don't do well away at Newcastle, and we got the job done at the depth, man. Seriously. Yeah. You know, I'm Mikel Arteta's biggest critic. He got the lineup right. You know, he got the lineup right today. I went live before and I said, yeah, you got the lineup right today. Do you understand? And I said, even if we don't get the win, I can't point the finger at him and say, right, you got the lineup wrong. You got it right today. He made the subs as well. When the subs come, I'm not going to lie. When I see him bringing Marino on, I was like, oh, he came on and he scored, man. Got the equaliser. Odegaard looked, he played some good passes when he came on. Odegaard was looking almost back to his best.
Changed the game, but he looked proper way. And this is what I'm saying to you, like,
look at SB. That's his boy, you know. That's his boy.
It's like man, them was gonna be here, bro. Like I watched the thing with my eyes, innit? You get me? And Odegaard, bro, he's up, bro. He
did well. He did well.
When people say, "Oh, Eze got to play over Odegaard," no, bro. He ain't Odegaard.
Competition.
Odegaard is good in that capacity when the sole creative burden is not placed upon him. When he's not the only creator. When Eze is on the pitch and players got to pay attention to other men, because Eze was
that game in the first half.
Eze was saucy.
You know what I liked? What about Odegaard? I liked that he played on the left. I think it's because he wanted to create something on the left. You know, our left-hand side's always stale. Because, in my opinion, it's because of Rice. Now, a lot of people might not think like me, but I believe that our left-hand side is always stale because of Rice. Today, he put Odegaard there. You saw a little passes. You saw how Skelly went. Because Odegaard can play that.
Yeah, I mean, it's because we have
play a little bit of football.
Definitely.
I mean, we do have players that can actually change the game in certain little ways, which is the good thing about it. If one person is not doing it, bring in another person. Bringing in having an Eze and an Odegaard is great because you now have an Eze who the defenders are worried about on the left-hand side, playing central left, and then you have an Odegaard that can roam behind him. And if we play like, you know, from the back and they drop down, Odegaard can play in those pockets and find Eze. And then Eze can do the same thing and then find Gyökeres or find Saka or find somebody up front. So, yeah, today I think what Mikel did in the second half was he believed in the first lineup and thought this first lineup should be able to get an equalizer. They should be able to do that. And then I will bring in the other guys to make a change. But when that didn't happen, when he started making the changes, I knew Lewis Kelly, he's more in midfielder. We know this. You know, bringing in Lewis Kelly, bringing in Marino, who can crash the box. For what everybody wants to say, believe it or not, he's still our highest goal scorer statistically in this calendar year. Calendar year. So yeah, so you know, but yeah, that's some good changes that he did. Some good changes. So,
fellas, I just want to talk about firstly. So we'll make our way through the game, but the lineup. What did you man think about the lineup today? Like when you saw it, you feel like
great lineup, Super Mikel Arteta, mate. Great lineup.
I just had a few questions in it, like what happened, like why is Saliba not starting? Like obviously because he started before we dropped Mosquera. So I was thinking, what's going on there? Where was Ethan? Where was Ethan? That was my main. But obviously, looking at the actual starting lineup, I thought we was going to get the bricks, and we didn't. So I was happy with it. Very happy with it. You know what I'm saying? So for once, I think, yeah, cool. The lineup.
Don't you man think
about Trossard? I was a bit unsure about though to start.
Who are you going to put there? Don't you man think that we should start playing Saka on the left?
Again.
Hold on, Rashid. One sec.
Hold on. You just said Martinelli. How do we flip flop like this as Arsenal fans? 3 games ago, none of us wanted to see Martinelli start a game because we thought he's become a super sub.
He's mad the way he injured.
The last two.
He's mad the way he injured. Yes or no?
Listen. My point.
Trust are the better start.
My point is this. Let me finish my point. Then you can count. I'm just countering what you said. The last 2 seasons, Martinelli has been poor for us. We've all said it. We can't win the league with Martinelli starting on the left-hand side. Suddenly, we put in the Trossard, who we at least know that, okay, mature player, can do a thing or two, very technical, might not be as fast as Martinelli, but can hold his own on that side. Then you've got an Eze who's actually in that left side as well. Very creative, very technical. Maybe those 2 together can hold the whole left-hand side, right? And now you're like, oh, let's play Martinelli that just runs the touchline. Like, we flip, like, if there's
injuries.
Injuries.
No, we don't flip flop. We don't make it sound like we flip flop.
No. Injury or not, my point is, I still will not start with Martinelli in this game against the Newcastle physical midfield. Those 2 technical
who would have started in this game? Ethan Manieri. Where was he?
Ethan was not even. Ethan didn't make the bench as well.
Exactly.
Did you find out why though?
Pickings, don't it?
Did you find out why he had a?
You don't need to find out why he wasn't there.
He had a knock in training. That's why.
He shouldn't be restarted regardless, bro. All this was
Ethan had a knock in training. Hence why you're not going to risk him as well. Like you're just
exactly. That's what we're saying, though. You're not listening to us, broski. You're just talking and not listening to us. We said that the injuries are the reason why certain man are saying play Martinelli there. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why. You're just answering your own question. Your question was why do we flip flop? We don't. It's injuries.
Yo. What we doing?
What's his name?
Listen. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We need some order in here. We need some order in here.
I've been watching. Big up everyone, man. Big up everyone. Where's all the Arteta chat now? I need to hear. Oh, bro, that's
what we need hearing here.
No. I want to hear no slander. No slander today.
Listen, we just got one of our biggest winners of the season.
People scream for he needs to change games. He needs to do tactics.
Yeah, he does. And he does it once. And then what? We won the league.
Pardon?
He gets credit for today, Catch. Don't get me wrong.
You won't get credit. I don't want to hear that today. Today we got to be united. Do you get it?
That was a massive win.
One voice.
You're dividing us, bro. You're dividing us.
It was a humongous win. When
I come on here, I'm not dividing no one. I just want to hear. I just want to hear the chat about Arteta on this game because, bro, again, hold on.
Come and say that.
Pardon?
Why would you come and say that?
Because he's been listening to you lot chat shit, bro. That's why.
When he said he wants to hear Arteta's chat, he's not saying the negative chat. He's saying, "Come and talk about what Arteta did
today." Wait. Are you Arteta in though?
Today? Yeah, that's what I understood from
it. Catch. We need to do something where everyone gets a little 1 minute say or something, bro. You get me? This is mad right now, bro.
We need some order, man.
Bro. But I'm just saying. Look, cool. So I hear what Catch is saying. He's just saying that he wants to hear some. You get me? Like, where's the chat for Arteta today? Like, there's no chat.
Could you know what? Because hey, this is my thing. You see, if we would have lost this game today, that you lot would have had monologues. I would have been hearing this, that, and the other. Why are you playing? Why are you playing him? Why did you start? Why did you bring Marino on when you wanted another goal?
Questions,
That's what we would have heard. We would have heard all of that.
You're asking those questions when you win the game.
You just won the game.
Asking those questions when you won the game with those same players.
That whole next reason, bro.
It makes no sense, though.
My man he's not your brethren. He's not your family.
But that's
no. I'm just saying.
That's the whole reason to come in.
One voice.
Hold on. I'm saying keep the same energy. Like I said, listen. Like I said, if we
come on, bro.
If we would have lost this game, man would have been talking. Why are you putting Marino on when you're going for another goal? Why are you putting all of this stuff would have been flowing. Now I'm not hearing that much praise.
In this game, we're talking about this game. The fact that if we had lost this game, we would have heard Marino was not good enough. This person, but now the question is, watching this game and seeing the changes that he made, can you own up and say in this particular game? I'm not talking about winning the league now.
In
this particular game,
is the Arteta in though? Wait. This guy, Is the Arteta in?
Dayo.
The guy on the right.
No, I'm all
Is
about
he
the club.
Arteta in?
I go listen. I'm not Arteta in or out. I think that's childish and stupid. I'm about the
Okay,
club.
on the
Arsenal.
fence.
I
On the
support.
fence.
No.
You're on the
I'm
fence.
not on the fence. I support my club.
You can pick
Listen,
and choose.
listen. If you want to hear what my opinion is, last season, guess what I said? Saul knows me very well. I said even if Arteta
Okay.
wins,
Here's
let
a
me finish.
question.
Let me finish. I said even if Arteta wins me 2 trophies, if there's a better manager out there and I can get him, I'll get Arteta out and get that manager. That's where I stand. So you have to understand that I don't care about the players or the manager. If selling Saka is going to win me trophies, I'll sell Saka and Saliba. I don't care about all of that. What I genuinely care about is we go into a game like this that we haven't won 4 in the last 6 at St. James's Park, and we make changes in that game, and the game state changes, and we turn it around and win. I will give kudos to the players, to the manager for turning it around. I'm not going to sit here and still try to slander them or chat shit about it. That's what I don't do. There's a big difference. If we lost the game, and then I'll call the manager out again. Your changes could have made a difference, but we were not good enough. But the fact that you were able to turn it around and find a way to turn it around in the last minute, I noticed something today. We scored the first goal as Marino was celebrating. Rice was telling him, let's go back to the half.
Get the ball.
He was like, that's because of us.
No.
Because of us, not because of you lot.
It's not
It's
because
because
of
of
you.
us.
Listen, it's not because of you.
Because of us.
It's not you. It's not, they don't even know who you are.
We told them last
They don't know
time,
who I
don't
am.
celebrate. You
They
need to
don't
go
know
out
who I
there
am.
and
They
get a
don't know who
goal.
you are. They don't know who I am. Stop making noise. It's not us.
They do. Of course they do, bro.
You make
Of course they do.
Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself
Of
in your
course they
bubble.
do, bro. Why did
It's not
Saka,
because of
why
you.
did Saka when he scored
It
do
is-
this?
It is not because
Last
of
season.
It
Because
is
of
not
us,
because
bro.
of you. It's not because of you.
We
The
have
point is.
standards.
The point
We have
is.
standards.
The
You
point
lot
is.
don't, bro. You lot just take
The point
anything
is the
and you
players
just
are
make
learning.
it up to be. Bro, we
players
scored
are
2
learning.
set pieces.
Your
That's 8
standards are
set pieces
your
so
standards.
far, bro.
Your standards.
Hey,
are-
but wait, hold
pieces.
on.
Yeah,
Bro, what's
let's
wrong
get
with
into
what's,
that.
wait,
Let's
wait,
get
wait,
into
wait,
that.
wait.
I
What's
simply
wrong with
said-
wait? What's
Yeah.
wrong with scoring set pieces? I'm confused.
There's I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's wrong. It's because we faced the same problem that we had last season. We are unable to open a low block. Unable. We couldn't open a low block today. Since they scored the goal. Oh, sorry. I need to talk though. You let my man talk. Is it don't talk?
No, go on.
All right. So because we saw it from last season. This problem with low blocks, which we cannot open. We cannot unlock these low blocks. We played Eze today, same thing. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? He played well, better than Odegaard, I'll be real. But it's the same problem. We're facing the same problem every time. We scored 2 set pieces as well. It's a win, I'll take it. Let's move on. But it's kind of like taking a painkiller doesn't make the problem go away. Your problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Taking a painkiller is not the
What
solution.
problem, bro? We scored
It's the
2 goals,
painkiller
bro.
today.
I understand.
We
Hey,
got
wait,
the corner
hold
because
on,
he kept
hold
on
on,
pressing.
hold on.
One second.
That's the
I'm letting him
problem.
talk.
Bro, they had a low
Rashid,
block. They had a low block. They had 11
Hey,
men
hold
behind
on.
the ball.
Dan,
We
hey,
got
Dan,
2 goals.
one second, Dan, yeah. Rashid,
How
I'll
do
let
you
you
think? How do you think we got the corner? Was by pressure,
Yeah,
pressure,
go on.
pressure.
I'll listen.
Rashid,
Come
I'll
on,
let
bro.
you speak, yeah, but I don't understand what you're trying to say. You're saying that
What do you
we're
mean?
relying on
Low blocks. I'm
on
saying you can't
Wait,
unlock a low
bro,
block.
You let me see. All right, cool. What is low blocks got to do with scoring from corners, please?
Because that's the only weapon we have.
How did we get the
unable
corner?
to
How
score
did we
from
get the
open
corner?
How did we
play.
get the corner?
Wait.
We are unable to score
Wait,
from
hold
open
on.
How
play.
did we get the
Wait,
corner,
wait.
though?
How do you
How did we
get
get the corner?
how do you get corners? How do you get corners?
Is it not from attacking?
You can kick, bro. You
What are
can
you
go to the
talking
side.
about?
I
and
don't know
just
what
get
we're
your
doing
man,
here,
bro.
bro.
Hold on.
This
Wait,
is
are you
mad,
going
man.
mad, bro? How much times did
Yeah.
Eze shoot at the goal and the keeper saved it?
It
and
was
we're getting
in the
a corner?
middle.
What
It
are
was
you
in the
talking
middle.
about?
Are you trying to like? It was in the
Bro,
middle.
so
You
wait,
played
hold on.
football, bro.
I'm confused. Wait, you're saying
Sorry.
that us having corners
Yeah.
means that we can't break down low blocks. How do you get
It
corners?
depends how you get the corners, but yeah.
How did we
It's
get
a
all our
problem.
corners today?
It's a
How did we
problem
get all our
because
corners today? How did we
we
get all
didn't-
our
we
corners
didn't-
today? How did we get our corners today? Was
Yeah,
it
the
a
only
mistake?
thing I
Hold
can
on,
say,
hold on.
the only thing I can say on that,
Quick
Rash,
question.
is that we did
Question.
open them up a few times from
Loads of
open.
times, bro.
the woodwork.
Loads of times.
We struck the
Yeah,
woodwork.
100%.
The
Bro,
only
last
one we
week,
opened them
bro.
up was Trossard.
Nick, what about
Trossard was the one that we opened them
Bro,
up.
we was by
Timber?
far
What
the
about
superior
Timber?
team.
What about
By
Timber?
far.
The
Timber was on
The
smoke
Timber one
today.
was
What about the Timber? Wait, hold on. What about the
Gabriel,
Timber
give him
move?
the captaincy.
Are you
get
talking
me?
about the
What about
header?
the Timber move? What about the Timber
Nick
move? Was that not in
saved
open play?
two amazing. He saved two amazing
Yeah,
things. That,
not
that
enough.
Wait, hold on.
kept
Hey,
them in
Dayo,
the
wait.
game.
I just want questions
Those
for
foul
Rashid.
ones.
I need questions for Rashid.
Did he do a pass?
Eze had 2 shots at goal that Tim Pope saved.
Yeah, the
Nick
one
Pope
was
saved,
in the
yeah.
middle.
Was
One
that
came from a set piece.
Just answer my question. Were these from open play? Was that from open play?
No, they weren't from open play.
What?
One was them. One of them. I'll tell you what happened. One of them was a stupid cross that went nowhere, went back to Eze, and Eze had the shot. That was the first
What
one.
is that from? Is that a set piece or is that open play?
It's stupid crossing, bro. It was going to no one. It wasn't
So
going
crossing,
to Gyökeres.
bro. Are you guys mad?
No
Do you
one.
think everything
Now
so
is the
wait,
problem. We shouldn't cross. We should
Not
dribble
everyone, but
Just
you know what I mean, bro.
Dribble
Let's
from
see.
the defense to the
You know
midfield.
what I
to all the
mean?
and just like what are you talking about?
You're not opening them up, bro. We haven't
Bro,
built
wait,
it.
What are you
Hey,
saying?
Dayo, wait, I got questions for him.
This
Bro,
is the
yeah.
weirdest
You're
shit I've heard in a
you're
long
talking
time.
about opening people up. How can you open
Yeah.
up a team that does not want to be opened
Do you
up?
want to know how
Make
open
it
up a
make
team?
sense.
What
Huh?
city? What city? Not this
Man
season.
said
I mean,
what
season
city?
when they used to
Bro,
win
man
leagues.
said what city?
What city? That's how you
Bro,
open up a team.
Bro, did you watch?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So wait. Did you watch the game today? Yeah. Was
Yeah, I
Arsenal not attacking today? No. Or am I
Attacking
bugging?
what? Cross, just meaningless crosses.
So
Meaningless
if
crosses
there's
is
no
attacking.
alright, cool. So what you're saying that you want man to play the ball down the middle, even though there's no space in the middle. That's what you're saying.
You're supposed to have talent to open them
Bro,
up.
this is what I'm
That's
saying
why
to you,
you
bro.
play
You're talking like this because you haven't played football before. Bro, you have to stretch teams this way.
I know football.
Bro, you have
I
to
know
stretch
football.
teams this
I've
way.
seen
Well, you haven't
players
played,
open
bro.
up.
We know from watching you haven't been on the pitch.
Rashid, listen. You have to stretch teams this way to make space to go this
Yeah,
way.
but
How are you gonna play this way?
Listen, SB, today, Arteta got the lineup right. He put the
What are
lineup
you
that everyone
talking
wanted. Eze in the middle, and then he brings
We're
on
happy
Marino,
stuff.
who gets the equalizer. That is great substitutions. He's done it against City
Yeah, from
with
set
Martinelli.
piece.
So Arteta has got it. What set piece, Marino? It wasn't a set
So
piece.
what?
Yeah, set
So
piece.
what?
He
Great
played
cross.
it and then
So
went
what?
It
back
wasn't a
and
set
then
piece.
It was a
took
corner
the ball
and
and
set
crossed
piece.
the ball.
This
What
is how
everyone
we
was,
man.
bro.
Hold on. This
It
is
was
how
an
we
amazing cross.
No, we just
It
all
was an
look like
amazing
cheats,
cross
innit?
from
Amazing
Declan
cross,
Rice,
yes.
and it was
But
amazing
it's
header.
like
The
cheats.
same way they scored their goal.
Hey,
Wait,
hold on.
The same way they scored their goal.
Yeah, that's how we feel
Yeah,
when.
but bro, I ain't even speaking. So
Yeah.
I'm speaking now.
When
Yeah,
you're speaking now, yeah, but we
we
all
just
look like
scored 2
idiots,
goals.
yeah?
We
We're
just
the big
scored 2
man.
goals in the last 10 minutes and one at St James's Park and got a 2-1 win. And you got people here talking about this and that and rare. Bro, that was a massive win. We're
But
2
was
points
that the
behind
energy?
Liverpool
What was
now.
the first thing
That
that
was
got
a
said to me as soon
humongous
as we
win.
come in here, bro?
It was a
You think
humongous
that's
win, and Arteta's tactics were spot on. We took it to them, and his substitutions come on and got the equalizer. That was an amazing display. They all fighted for that shirt. Declan Rice was everywhere on that pitch. Gabriel, warrior. Give him the captaincy. What a fucking player. You know how many attacking players we had on the pitch? He threw the whole kitchen sink. Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Gyökeres, Marino was playing up top.
Hey,
We had
we're
about
playing
6
away,
attackers on.
We were
We
losing
had
as well.
6 attackers
What
on
happened when we
away,
equalised?
and we had 6 attackers on, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
There's-
Fair enough.
you have to
Yeah,
give
yeah,
credit.
how did it change?
Listen,
funny?
I said
Sorry,
after Man City that he got the lineup wrong. Now we have to be saying he got the lineup right. Not when Yeri should have been playing.
Who said
Yeri's a
that he
kid,
even
bro.
got it wrong?
He shouldn't be
I said
playing.
I had questions.
This is madness.
These lot are not listening to listen.
We
It's the
asked-
same
we
with
asked-
Dayo. We're
we
talking
asked
about the
about-
Martinelli
we
thing.
talked about
How many
Marino's
players
goal.
do we have available that could play on the wing in this game? So if the
How many?
option is out of Trossard and Martinelli, and I've said Martinelli, then you've gone on a whole next tangent about something else.
No, because I heard you lot talking about when Yeri. I heard
That
you
was our
talking
only
about when
2
Yeri.
options today.
Regardless of what the lineup was or what it wasn't, we've gone and got an amazing win at Newcastle. That is a massive. It's a monumental win. That is going away to
Hold on,
Newcastle.
I want to say
Yeah.
something real quick, Dan. I want to say something real quick. Marino's goal. Odegaard takes the ball from just outside the box, passes to Rice. Rice takes a cross in that removes 3 defenders of Newcastle. Literally cuts out 3 defenders.
It's an amazing,
and allows Marino
unbelievable.
to head the ball. And you say we're not cutting teams through.
That is
What
fantastic.
You can't. You're not.
That's how they scored their goal. You're not allowed to do crosses now.
When you say open
You're
up,
not. You're not.
this was open.
Go
No.
watch.
See, I think what you have assumed, I can play it back for you right here. I have it on screen. I literally can play back for you. So let's not even do the whole talk thing that you're doing. I just don't want them to flag your channel. Just give me a second. Right here. I will snap it up.
Go check, man. Then just go check.
Yeah, I can stop it right there, and I can take it back frame by frame if you want me to. I have the whole.
Go on, do it, bro. Do it.
Don't come and chat anything
You're doing
that's
too much,
not
Dayo.
making sense.
You're doing too much, bro.
No, it's not about doing too much now. we're going to look at where it
Do
started.
it.
you
No,
know
the
the
another
video, bro.
extra shit.
Yeah,
Do it.
I don't want them to flag your
Everyone-
channel because if I
everyone
play
on the
this thing,
outside.
but hey, if you want to share the screen, I can do it full screen. Literally, the ball is played to Odegaard. Odegaard plays to the left. This ball is open
FB,
play.
can
It
you
was not
do
a
it?
dead-
Can
It
you
was
do
not
it,
a
SB?
dead ball. It was not a dead ball set piece.
Nah.
It was not. It was a cross in.
Then there's no point of talking.
The cross
You
is
know what I'm
from
saying?
Declan
We
Rice.
can't see it.
Yeah,
but you've seen
it
but
already,
you
I
saw-
can't
but you
talk.
saw the game and you decided to come and lie about it and say it was a set piece. That wasn't a
It
set
was a
piece.
set
It
piece. Yeah, they played it for.
It
They
was
not.
played it for
No.
City.
What do you
It
feel?
was.
Because you know me and you were on the same wavelength. So you think Arteta
Yeah.
got it right? Because for me, I can't wrong Arteta today. You got it right today,
Thank
my
you.
bro.
Oh no,
That's
no, no!
right.
I'm talking about
Fair
something
play.
different. We're
Hey, wait, hold on. I want to hear.
We're going on
I
about
need
Innit?
to
I want to hear
hear
Dan.
Dan
Let,
say this
yeah,
because
same.
Listen,
this is
see
something that
before
I
the
ain't heard
game,
before.
before the game, me
I ain't
and
heard
Dan
this
went
before.
live, and I said, I'm not gonna say nothing until we
I'm-
get this
I'm a
lineup
difference-
out. See, when
hey,
the
listen.
lineup came out, I said, okay, Arteta. When Arteta does things right, I give the man credit. Yeah, that doesn't change the fact I don't believe he's gonna get us over. And I don't change the fact today he got it right. Yeah. He then brought on the right substitutions because they turned out to be the right substitution. See when Marino, I see him coming on. Of course, I was being negative. Why is he bringing on Marino for? Of course, he pops up and gets the goal. We've seen him do this before, innit? And I've said it before. That's the only place I want to see Marino. I don't want to see him nowhere in the starting lineup. You bring him on to get yourself a goal. That's it. He's not a midfielder. He's a makeshift attacking striker. That's what he is. And he done his job. Do you understand? So today, I've got nothing to say. I'm positive. We got the 3 points. We're 2 points behind Liverpool onto West
was
Ham next
positive,
week.
Shit, bro.
That's what we're doing.
And we
That's
got
got
West
me
Ham at
mad.
home, and they got Chelsea, yeah, away. So
I
this
can't
time
lie-
next
I
week we
can't
could be
lie
top of
to
the
you,
league,
yeah.
mate. Yeah.
I can't lie to you. Like, obviously, there was a lot of chat after last game with City, yeah, about how
Yeah.
cautious we've been playing, which is true. But I can't lie to
Well,
you.
nothing
From
cautious
from
today,
minute
bro.
1 to minute 90, bro, we were on the front foot. There was a little spell throughout the game where
Yeah, second half, we
you
weren't
know,
looking
like
the
a
same,
little
SB, I don't
bit.
think.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. There was a little spell where
But we were
Newcastle
still
had
on
a
the front
spell,
foot. It wasn't the
which
exact
which
same first round.
which is expected at St James Park. You're always gonna have a spell and have to face a spell against Newcastle. However, bro, we got through that spell and then we found another gear and we went again. Do you get what I'm saying? These are all things that question marks that we've had
Yeah.
about
And
our
that's-
team.
You know what?
Do
I
you get
said
what
it
I'm
in the
saying?
chat as
So,
well.
I feel like Arsenal have answered a lot of questions. Do you get me? Arteta has been questioned about the lineup. He got that right today. The performance about us playing with the handbrake on, I feel like he got that right again today. I feel like, can Arsenal be resilient? Bro, we were resilient. We almost got a penalty awarded against us. We had one ruled out. We had, bro, bare things. Like, we were resilient today, bro. Like, I feel like we've answered a lot of questions. A lot of people yesterday, I'm hearing them saying, before Liverpool's played, we're going to be 8 points out and we're out of the title race. And this, bro, now it's 2. And this is why I'm saying to us, as a fan base, we need to have balance, bro. It can't just be like, bro, we're too reactionary. Do you get it? We need to have some more balance, bro.
It's like you gotta be in a bit today.
Exactly.
Cash, can I say something real quick? As good as the first half was, this was the balance. It was actually a 55-45%, and even the shots on target.
dead
And
in
all
the
of that,
second half. It was
no.
dead.
Even all of that, right? Yeah, there was quite a big difference between what we did, but we only created 0.5 in the second half, where we actually all thought we looked a little worse. Is where we actually picked up more. In that second half, we actually created
Our expected goals. Our
We had
XG was
11
2.
we had
Yours
11
was
shots.
0.4.
We had 11 shots. We had
64%
3 more
of the
shots.
ball.
We had 3 more
So I
shots.
don't know
on
where you're
target.
getting these
Yeah.
facts from, bro.
9 crosses.
Some dodgy
In the
stats,
second-
bro. You get me?
In the second half, we literally actually amped it up. It just didn't look good because Newcastle were defending very well. Let's be honest. Newcastle were shaped up very well in their defense. They
course they
looked
were.
like
Best
and
defense
all-
in the league until today
yeah,
as well.
And all they were
Yeah.
doing, all Newcastle was doing was stopping and starting the game. If you notice, they would kick the ball into a place where we would be forced to actually play a long ball back. They were trying to force us to play that long ball game. And I think that's where we looked a little iffy.
And what we
But-
need to remember is Newcastle are at home. What did they offer? Fuck all. They done nothing. After they got that goal,
Yeah,
they
but
done
it's
shit.
Newcastle, bro.
And they were doing nothing before that. What do you mean this is Newcastle, bruv? They're
It's
one of the top
Newcastle. You're
teams in
above
the country.
Newcastle now, bro. You
Yeah, of course
spent
we're
1
above
billion
Newcastle.
and more. You're above
Yeah,
Newcastle now.
Newcastle have spent
You're
loads
in
of
a
money as
different
well, bro.
level. We're
Listen,
talking
no game
Barcelona,
is easy in the
PSG,
Premier League.
them
When
kind of level.
you're going away to Newcastle, it's gonna, bruv, they smoked
It's a
PSG
tough
4-1 not
game,
long
yeah,
ago.
but
It's a very tough
the
game,
del-
bro.
the
So when you're
delusion
making
when you
Newcastle
win
not being
is
able to do
crazy.
nothing, and you're getting 2 goals there. This is the best defense in the league. Newcastle. I guarantee you, they will give City problems. They'll give Liverpool problems. Liverpool left it late against them as well in the last second, right? And that was against 10 men of Newcastle. You know what I'm saying? This is the Premier League, bruv. This is a massive, massive 3 points.
Yeah,
And
no
if you
game,
can't
is easy,
see
no
that,
game is easy in the
then-
Premier League.
then-
This is not like the Spanish league where Barcelona and Real Madrid dominate everybody.
Exactly.
And Atletico.
Hey,
This
just
is not the
quickly,
German league where
No,
Bayern,
Man City
Bayern is
dominated.
like where
Man
Bayern
City
is
dominated. So let's
No,
not
I'm
do
saying,
this.
but this is
hold that
this
thought,
is a
Dayo,
league that is hard.
1 second. Hold that thought. Listen, I big up troops on the raid, man. Every time, man. Big love. Everyone who's forward in here. Make sure we slap the likes, yeah. Make sure we run up them comments, yeah. People, make sure we're putting everyone here on the panel. Make sure we're putting their links in the chat. Make sure we're supporting them, subscribing to the man, them, yeah. Because this is proper love. Troops love for that, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, people, Dayo, go on. What are you saying now?
Yeah, I was basically saying that this league is not easy. Again, people just
Man City
and then people throw this thing around. You spent $1 billion. We spent $1 billion over 6 years. You make it sound like we spent
And
$1 billion. in 2 years.
also, can I just say on that, the
like
300 million of that has been spent this season, yeah?
Dan, hold on. Yeah, I'm coming. Like literally, we spent 700 million in the last 5 years. That's averagely 180 something million or 200 million plus taxes every year. So let's not make it seem like Arsenal is a big, massive spending club.
Do you know how much Klopp won with that money?
Finish. I know what your narrative is because that's how you paint it. You spent $1 billion, blah blah blah. All that is some nonsense bullshit.
Say that at the end of next season.
Let's
not
call
do this. Klopp won with that kind of money, bro.
Let's call a
Let's
spade
not
a
do
spade.
this.
Again, if you expect that Mikel
You should.
Arteta, who was I can own up and say that we signed an inexperienced manager and you expected us to win with him. I don't think that's going to happen. So I know what we signed up for, and I know what to expect. I'm not a delusional fan to see what the ownership is doing and then sit there and then chat nonsense about it when I know exactly what it is. We didn't
Nonsense. You're chatting nonsense, bro.
Klopp was an experienced
Klopp
manager.
spent money, the
Klopp-
same money.
Klopp was an
and he on
experienced.
more.
Klopp was an experienced manager.
Exactly. Why would you get that? Why would you get that?
I am
bro?
not
It's not
the only
experience.
thing. I am
Come
not the
on,
only
don't
thing.
get
So
me
what-
my rap, bro.
You ain't gonna change their mind, bro, and vice versa,
No.
innit? Big up Martin as well.
No, you know, I know, vice versa. I know.
Big up to you, bro. We ain't gonna
I'm not
change
even
their
trying
Klopp
to
mind.
won
change
way
anybody's
more.
mind. I'm
3
just saying
years.
my opinion.
Champions
I'm
League.
just saying my
What are we
opinion.
doing here?
I'm just saying my opinion.
And then, he's experienced.
we won a
Exactly.
game.
That's the
Listen,
whole
we won-
point. Why did you get him in the first place?
Don't divert.
If he's not experienced.
Stay on track. Don't divert. I'm not one of
But
those
you're
guys.
talking
I'm not one of
way
those
more
guys.
than
Stay on
us,
track.
okay?
Stay
You're
on
talking
track.
way more
I'm
than
not one of
us.
those guys. Here's what I'm saying. It's simple. We went to Newcastle today. It's a difficult place to go to. We haven't won 4 in the last 6 that we've gone there. We all know how hard it has been for us at St. James's Park. We were able in the last minute to pull back a winner and get 3 points, to be 2 points behind Liverpool, knowing that it's fine margins and it's how crazy this league is this season, where teams like the Bournemouth and the Crystal Palaces are stopping the Liverpools, and you want to live in a delusional world where like we should have gone there and smacked them down. We didn't show met. No, we showed mental capacity today. We showed that we're going to be in the game. In this one game, I'm not saying it carries on for the rest of the season. Hear me out and listen to understand, not just to respond.
Pick up Jordan Brand.
In this one game, we showed what it takes to show that we want to win. And if we can carry the same mentality into every game where we can actually better still score before they score us and hold it to the end, I think we'll do something this season. The mentality was there today. I saw it. And I have to give
that was
kudos to
proper.
the players
The mentality
and
was
the manager
proper
for
still.
today's game.
I can't lie to you, man. Yeah, the only negative, yeah, for me out of this performance that I can say is Gyökeres, man.
The
I'm
man
not
with the
gonna lie.
Timberlands on.
Like
I
I
thought
feel like
he worked his
for
bollocks
me-
off, though, I have to say,
for
though.
me, like, bro, for me, Gyökeres is a bully boy, innit? Like, you're not the most technical striker. That's not what we bought you for. You're a bully boy. You're pacey. You're powerful. That's your thing, innit? Like, you're in the mode of Haaland, like that kind of striker. Like, I don't expect you to have the maddest of link-up play and the silkiest of touches. Your thing is just bulldozer, crash man, pace, power, bang it in the goal. For me, he needs to do more, man. Like, if you're gonna be that guy, bro, I shouldn't be seeing you getting dashed on the floor all the time and people weighting you and like things like, bro, you need to do more, bro. Like, you have to do more. For me, that's the only negative for me. Like obviously, yes, you're gonna score goals, and yes, we might not be playing to your strengths right now, but he has to do a little bit more for me. Just with what he's been given, he's just got to do more for me. That's my opinion.
And on you saying that as well, it might sound a bit harsh. I feel like Saka could have done better today, I'll be honest with you.
But yeah, you're right.
No.
Dan, do you know what? Saka doesn't look like his usual self yet.
He doesn't, and I'm only giving him leeway because he's just come back from injury. But yeah,
Don't you think that was one of Gyökeres' better performances? Because he actually got like
I thought that as well.
he got like way more touches than he normally does. I mean, it's hard up
100%.
front against Newcastle solo, but he was getting ragdolled by like 3 guys there. So, and he actually got a
Bro,
few good layoffs and
He
stuff.
was
So,
getting scratched in his face
did.
as well.
Did you
Yeah,
see that
yeah,
from
yeah.
Lascalas? Fucking
First
hell,
off,
bro.
I thought he was really good. I'm probably going to disagree with everyone, like, because normally the ball's bouncing off of him like a wall. I get it, because like you said, SB, he's not the most technical player. It's not really his game to have constantly back to goal and players. I get that, but I swear to God, today I was even saying it on my watch along. It's documented. So the praise, and there was lots of it, because as well. Let me just make this clear: not one of us have come in here and even said Arteta got it wrong today, or it wasn't a good performance, or it wasn't. I just said, you asked me about the lineup. I said I was happy with it, but there was a few questions like why Saliba's on the bench and things like that. Yeah, that was it, right? First half, I thought we was amazing. Gyökeres as well. Controlling the ball well, giving it off to to linking up play. I thought he was amazing. Second half, he dropped off again. You know what I'm saying? So there's plenty of good things. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make that clear. When I'm talking about the lineup, it's like, because there's questions in it. What happened? Why is Ethan not in the squad? And Dayo's right. We don't know why. But then that only leaves us with Dalman, Trossard, and Martinelli. Do I think Dalman was ready for this game today? No, it's a very physical team. I wouldn't have really wanted to see Dalman in that today.
No, he wouldn't have come on, no chance.
Ethan, I thought was
can I
ready.
just
Well,
make
how
a
do you
quick
feel
point?
about Zubimendi, you man, in this game? Because
Wait, hold on. Martin wanted to say something. Martin, go ahead.
Firstly, like big up all the Gooners guys. I don't know half of you from being on streams, but I'm Martin.
Big up,
I'm
bro.
just like I'm an Aussie that's watched Arsenal for a long time and suffered through all that. But I want to say that, first of all, big up the boys. I wasn't expecting us to come back. Everyone knows that feeling of being a goal down in Newcastle. It's just like you're on death row waiting to get your last meal, basically. But the way we turned
It's
that
a good
around
way
was
to describe it, bro.
super powerful. I know it was like headers and stuff, but that header from Marino was like a piece of art, the way that thing came in off the post. And then to follow it up with Gabriel, I'm already like screaming about a handball for Guimaraes, and the ball's already in the net. And I'm like, okay, we did it, boys. But like, I've noticed that we're most of the time we're so concerned about whether Arteta did exactly the right thing that we like completely lose focus of what the objective is here. And I know everyone has very strong opinions on the guy, but we're coming up against a fan base in Liverpool who are the most united fan base you will ever find. Right. They will never question each other. They're not in the middle of the game going like, I don't know, maybe we should have subbed that guy like 20. They're just like, come on, like let's go like crazy. So the more we fight ourselves about this stuff, the easier it gets for Liverpool to just walk away with this title. And they've fumbled now, and everyone's gone from saying that the PL's over to yesterday. I heard Drifty saying that if Arsenal beat Newcastle, he thinks we're favourites to win. So there's like, it's not much there in the mentality thing. Like, I feel like if we just like all agree that at the end of the season, we can have our fight about the manager. But between now and then, we've almost just got to like say, hey, this is our best chance of winning a trophy in the last 15 whatever years. And the more we fight each other, the harder that gets.
Facts. Souls, I just want to ask
a game like this last season, we lose. A game like this last
100%.
season, 100% we lose.
100%.
Last season we lose. I'm just happy to see that we have a bit more mental stability now. Like, just go in there and don't bloody give up till the last second.
If we're in that situation again at some point this season, which we will be, this is going to give them so much confidence that we can do it. We can go away to one of the top teams, be 1-0 down and turn it around. It's huge for the dressing room. Liverpool will feel deflated. We're over the moon. They play Chelsea next. We play West Ham at home. I'm telling you now, like I said to Dan on our last live, he was saying, if Liverpool win, which they'll beat Palace, and we'll probably lose 8 points. Well, it ain't, because they lost and we won. It's 2 points now. Things change very quickly in football. Very, very quickly. And listen, we have got a massive chance of winning this Premier League title.
Facts. Big up to everyone who's just joined. Big up Shane on the raid as well. Big up Shane. Big love, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Everyone who's joining, make sure we have manners. Make sure we're wiping our feet on the way in. Make sure you
explain to me how the raids work. Do they come into the show or not? They're
they're in there now, innit? So yeah, man. Big up everyone who's in there. Yeah. Big up everyone who's in there. Make sure we liking the video. Make sure we're subbing to everyone on the panel. Mods, keep putting the links into the chat. Big up all the man them who's in there, yeah. But Souls, I wanna forward to you because we ain't really heard too much from you today. I've got a question for you because I've got my thoughts on it about Eze. Now I feel like Eze had a good performance today. What did you make? What did you make of that performance in that midfield?
Yeah, I think look, the way that people are talking as if Arteta got everything wrong here. Doesn't matter whether we score from set pieces and all of this sort of stuff. Because Eze, if you want to talk about opening up low blocks, Eze was doing that consistently in the first half. You know, the amount of opportunities he got the first time he shot and everything of that sort of nature is opening up a low block. So I don't know where this myth has come from today. We couldn't break them or we couldn't do anything. Pope just had brilliant saves. It happens. Alisson yesterday. Crystal Palace could have beaten Liverpool about 7-8-0 in the first half if it wasn't for Alisson. So it happens. Keepers have magnificent saves. And that's what was happening. Eze, first time, just absolutely rocketing it. And Pope got there. We could have been 2-0 up in the first half, 3-0 up just by Eze's opportunities alone, let alone, the other opportunities that Eze created or Zubimendi created. The only thing that I want to say, like, for me, like, Eze, this is what we expected. This is what we're asking of Odegaard. So I'm hoping he's sat on the bench and realizing that sometimes it's fine to just shoot. You don't need to hold the ball, touch it a million times and then take a shot. Sometimes just go for it. If it goes in, it goes in. If it deflects, it deflects. If it goes over, it goes over. Sometimes you got to take a risk. And that's kind of what I love to see, because I think it's been, I'd say Aaron Ramsey's the last player that I can remember from midfield who will consistently shoot no matter where it is, as long as it's close enough to go. And
the only thing I'll say about Eze is that he looks like he's got more time than he does a few times there in Newcastle. Like he almost doesn't feel that urgency. I know he's a very cool, calm, collected player, but he can get his pocket picked by just falling asleep.
The only thing for me though, fellas, is just that I feel like because that midfield area is so congested, he just doesn't get enough touches on the ball for me. Like, he's a player that you want on the ball all the time.
Yeah, but if you
can we
notice,
get him on the ball as much as possible?
If you
and
notice,
because that midfield is so congested, it's just really difficult to get him on the ball.
No. This is the game. You want him on the ball as little as possible. This is the kind of game where you want him to just pop up and sneak up like he did, because I actually felt like he could have got his goal today. Obviously, it didn't fall for him. It didn't happen. Like, the opportunities would, like, he obviously great saves and stuff like that. But these are the kinds of games where you sometimes need to tend to just be a bit of a shadow and just pop up when needed, because otherwise what happens is you draw too many players to him. And what you want is, and it's similar to why Moreno, when he came on, he managed to score the goal, is because people weren't attracted to him. They didn't see him as the pivotal threat. And sometimes that's what you need for your other players.
Drawing the cross, they probably would have, but his movement was brilliant. And that cross is one of the best crosses I've ever seen.
But if Moreno, let's say, for example, if Moreno had like 5-6 of those before he scored, or even 3-4 of them, where they were very close to going in, what happens? They start defending him. They start focusing on him. But whereas when he had his first opportunity on a cross, I'm not saying they didn't try and defend him. The movement wasn't there. But what happens is, people sleep on it because thinking, Moreno's had a stinker, because these things do play in players' minds, like form, how scary they are, like these sort of aura. Like, I know people hate the word aura in football, but aura does exist. Now, Gyökeres, for example, first few games, he probably did have that aura, but then it dwindled because people are like, actually, he's not really doing much. And that's why they're not as afraid of him and giving him the space to running behind, because number one, he doesn't actually have the pace that everyone's spoken about. I've actually not seen a moment where he's blitzing players. Even today, he had an opportunity to blitz a player, but he didn't. He was too slow.
Bro, the one-on-one where he had and he tried to chop man.
In Portugal, he's gone.
Yeah, he's too slow
for me. Bro, get your shot off, bro. You're
running in mud.
Do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like
before we move on, what's everyone's thoughts on Odegaard coming on and kind of changing the game?
I'm going to be real. The Odegaard hate has been
pass
nasty.
to Lewis Skelly, that was opening up. They got opened up like a tin of beans when Odegaard spun that ball in and Skelly got onto it. And if Skelly does a better pass, that's an open goal. Martinelli and Gyökeres were both waiting. So that was
Odegaard got the assist to the corner, right?
The thing, the only problem with Odegaard is we know he's got this in his locker. We know he can do those sort of passes, the reverse disguise passes. The problem is his consistency at the moment in the last sort of, let's say, 12 to 18 months has been his biggest concern. But I say this season, when he has played, he's looked phenomenal. Whether that's Eze coming in, whether that's
a bit of a stretch.
No, he's looked great,
phenomenal,
man.
My friend.
He's looked great, man. He's looked great when he's come on. Every time, Odegaard's played in every game he's played. For me, he's looking
I want to put that to Rash though. That pass that Odegaard did, he opened them up like a can of tin of beans, bro.
Yeah,
That
tin of
pass,
beans.
and then-
Yeah, I
and then-
get it.
Hurts like the
Yeah.
third time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then
let me talk about it. Let me
Skelly's-
talk about it.
and if Skelly gets the right crossing, that's a goal. So that was them getting opened
Facts.
up, and I think, and we got
Facts.
a corner from it in the end, right? So that's how sometimes you are.
First
you
of
are-
all,
you
where
are-
did it
you are
happen?
opening teams
Yeah,
up.
bro. The thing
My
is,
question to
Odegaard,
you,
come on.
where did it
Hold
happen?
on. Let me hear. Wait, let me hear BBK because he ain't really
Happened
chimed in on
outside
it.
the 18-yard box. Big up BBK, man. I watch his stuff as well, man.
yeah, big up, man. No, so the thing is, we all just talked about how great Eze in tight spaces and all this and all that, and we all love Eze. So why do we pretend like Arteta starting him was a difficult decision to make? It's an easy decision to make. So we were talking about the lineup. Like, you start Eze and you give Newcastle 90 minutes of that, and we probably win the game. I predicted a 2-1 win, by the way. And we're talking about Odegaard. This is when Odegaard is useful, when the creative burden is not solely on his shoulders. When Eze is on the pitch and he can do those disguised passes, because we've seen him do that many times. But when you rely solely on him to do that, he crumbles. So in this capacity, he is useful. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you guys not a bit worried now that Odegaard's back, that Eze is now going to get pushed to the left again?
Do you know what though? Let me put
I
this to
want
the
to see him in
panel.
the centre.
Let me put this to the panel
That's
here.
a great problem to have,
see?
though, Viewz, Gooner.
Would you lot like to see Declan Rice as the 6, yeah, right, and then Odegaard and Eze as the 2 number 8?
Did you not see how the game changed when that happened? Did you not see how the game changed when that happened?
No. Don't get ahead of yourself just because you're seeing it today for 30 minutes. It won't always work.
I'm
In
just
certain,
asking,
in
I'm just
certain
asking the panel.
situations, I don't mind it. But what you then do is you do lose things in your midfield and it can be bypassed really quickly. And that's the only concern I have. Yes, like for a super sub throwing the sink at it, all of that sort of stuff. Brilliant. It's a great plan B to have, but I would never start it.
Just one more thing quickly before Martin said something earlier about the Liverpool fan base being divided, being united, and the Liverpool fan, they're united because they win. That's why they're united. If them men were doing content between,
they also went closer. They also went closer a lot of times, though, didn't they?
If they were doing content, if YouTube was the thing when them men were on their 30-year Premier League drought, they would be just as toxic and divided as everybody else. They're united because they win.
Well,
I don't know. You don't see it.
The Liverpool fans, I knew when there was no YouTube at the time, even when they were not winning, even when they were getting close to City, losing by 1 point. Those Liverpool fans that I know back then, when there was no YouTube, were united. They would hang. Look, there's a Liverpool bar right here where they show the Liverpool game where I live. Same thing. There's an Arsenal bar. I know. I'm saying, like, every time I go there, like, even when they were not winning back then, because I have Liverpool friends. Every year they say, like, oh, we're gonna beat you guys. We're gonna win. We're gonna beat City. We're gonna beat. This was back then. These guys still never, like, they didn't shit on Klopp. They didn't curse him out. They literally gave their support. There's such a
Right, they didn't shit on Klopp because they won every trophy that could possibly win underneath him.
No, but I'm saying before
every single one. We are divided because we don't win. They won everything. We've won nothing.
Yeah, but
Okay,
even under Brendan Rodgers, they were united. They didn't exactly have a toxic fan base, even under Rodgers, under the other managers that they've had as well. They weren't toxic.
Everyone, smash the likes, man. Smash the likes, man.
I think it's just a different case for us, BBK, because
I mean, I am neighbouring Liverpool. I live right next to it. I can tell you what their fan base have been there.
Manager, like, on a daily basis, just by like a few tactical discussions. I feel like everyone's got their position, and at the end of the season, if he doesn't win the trophies that we need, we can go nuts on him. We can like dunk on him. But between now and then, every time we like focus on that fracture in our fan base, we're not supporting the team. We're not making noise. We're not doing the stuff which general fans like have to do to be the 12th man on the field. So I don't know. I get a little disappointed sometimes.
We win a game and then you hear things like, "Oh, but what about this person?" I'm like, "Hold on, pause. The people that were there did the job."
Yeah, but we win a game and everybody gets
that's the giddy. But we're
Why do you watch football?
We're discussing the game, though. We're not discussing the whole season now. We did this to discuss the particular game that happened today. And I'm like,
in that case, let's not watch football and don't cheer any goals until the final day of the season.
Let's not cheer nothing unless we wait
cheer any goals.
I'm going to talk after. I'm
what
letting him
doing here, man. What are we doing?
One second, though, Rachid. I would say, Dayo, one second, Dayo, yeah. Rachid, I would say, though, bro, you have to, bro, today is a big win for Arsenal. At St. James Park, bro. I don't think man actually understand how big of a win that is because, bro, we ain't won there since 2020. What, 2020?
Did you hear what Gary Neville was saying? Gary Neville was saying I thought he was taking a piss. In the 80th minute, he's going Arsenal.
After this is my turn, by the way.
They need to win a game like this. They need to win a game coming from back behind, 2 goals. This is what they need. It's
And I
what
was
this
gonna
team
say,
needs.
I was gonna say,
and mate,
bro,
we fucking done it, mate.
do you know what
Fucking
is
get it,
Rashid as well? Like having that in the first 6 games of the season, bro. Like when man put it in perspective, we ain't got to go to Anfield away no more. We ain't got to go back to St James's Park. Bro, we've got the 2 hardest away fixtures out of the way already in our first 6 games, bro. So obviously, when man are saying, "Oh, we shouldn't get gassed over this game," no, you're right. We need to have some balance, yeah.
I'm fucking gassed, mate.
But obviously, bro, man need to be happy for this win, bro, because this is a massive.
No. Balance comes a week later.
Happy.
Why be balanced today, man?
Yeah,
What's the fucking
balance
point of
comes
being
a week
fan?
later. Well
Man,
said,
yeah.
exactly.
Why?
Let
This
Rashid
is
on the
really-
left.
Should we
me
just
talk,
be
let me
pissed
talk.
off? Oh shit, we won a game.
Let's
No,
calm
I'm
down.
saying
Let's
that.
calm down, souls. It's my turn. It's my turn, though. Listen to this. This is the thing. We've won games before like this. First of all, you know what? Rewind that. When we lose, you man tell me, calm down. It's only the 6th game. It's only the 5th game. It's only the 4th game. It's only the 3rd. So calm down.
They
It's only the 6th.
do.
You know what I'm trying to say?
They do say that.
What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? What
Wait,
I'm
so
talking
we
about is
so
something
we
else.
won.
I'm talking
Let's
about
not
the
celebrate.
system. I'm not. Oh no,
Let's
Souls,
not
we can't do
watch
this.
football because
Souls.
I'm not happy
You
that
saw me. I
Liverpool
wasn't
don't
talking when they were talking. I was talking about the system. I wasn't talking about the goal, and I was happy. It was Catch that started all this. Do you know what I'm saying? So the system is the problem. For me, it's the same problems that are reoccurring every season, and we haven't found a way to fix them. That's my problem. We haven't found a way to fix them. All we're doing is just taking painkillers, which are set pieces. That's painkillers. You know what I'm saying? They're not fixing the
Oh, so should
situation.
we
the
just
system,
stop
the
including
problem
them
with
then?
the rigid system that we have. So in order to win, bro, you're just winning battles. That's what it is. Last season, battles. We won the war. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like
I'm
that,
not
bro.
here. I'm not here to
You're
win in a
happy now. I'm
opinion
telling you,
contest.
calm down. It's only
Who won the
game.
war?
You
I
can't be
don't give a
happy.
shit about winning
You told
on
us not
panels.
to
I
be
don't
angry,
care about
right?
winning. Like your opinion was
Isn't
better
it?
than. I don't give a shit about all of that. It's just pay
No,
shit. I don't care.
I'm not saying.
I don't
that.
give a
Come
fuck
on,
about
man.
it. Your opinion was better than mine. I don't
No,
care.
no,
But at the end
no
of the
cussing,
day,
no cussing, bro.
at the end of the day, right? Like
what this is,
set
because I don't
pieces are
understand
part
it.
of the game. What are we gonna do? Just
Wait,
take.
Dayo, let him speak.
Yeah,
No,
what
I think
are we gonna
I
do?
think
Just
he
take
wants us
set
to
pieces
get a
away.
corner
set
and then kick
pieces.
it back to them instead.
Eight
Yeah,
pieces.
exactly. Who
Man
cares?
United.
Let's do
56,
even if you have
16.
16. Let's have 16 set pieces. Let's
Bro.
have 5
Bro.
children. Who
Bro.
cares?
We were
Manchester
worse than
United.
Bournemouth last season.
How did Man United complete the treble? The best day in their history. How did they do it? Do you think they
Then
care?
do it. If you don't,
1999.
come back to me and tell me
1999.
something's wrong, and let's get rid of this man.
You
So
know,
when we don't, please
you know what's
don't make
funny? You know what's funny?
excuses.
You know what's
Oh,
funny?
it's injury. Oh,
We
it's
keep-
referees.
Let me ask you
Oh,
a
it's
question.
this.
Let me ask you a
Please,
question.
not make
Let me ask you a
excuses.
question.
At the end of the
Let me
season.
I want to
Okay,
dumb this down.
so-
I want to dumb this down as quickly as I want to try to understand where you're coming from.
Come on, man. So
I want
quickly
to try.
as
I want to try and
possible, like-
understand where you're coming from. You said the system. I want to understand what you mean by the system. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying,
system, yeah.
hold on. So you're saying that
System was
teams
perfect,
play
yeah.
a low block against us because they're afraid of us, including teams like Man City
Yeah.
this season. Teams set up in such a way that they're super defensive, so it's hard for us to break them down. Then we try a different method. We win a set piece because we're attacking. That's why we won the set piece. We didn't win the set piece because they made a mistake. It's not because their defender mistakenly shanked the ball off the goalkeeper's head and it went to corner and we got a corner. No, it's
Yeah,
because we were
actually, it
attacking.
does.
No,
It is
no,
the
that's not
first
what
man
happened
every
today, though.
time.
That I have the stats. That's not what happened today. It was because we were attacking and they defended. And in that defense, which is a low block that they've played, we've won a set piece. Then we've decided, okay, if we're not going to be able to cut you open because you're playing a low block,
Do you know what we
a
can
low
do,
block,
bro?
we can score from other ways. Set pieces are part of the game. When we play
Only way. Stop saying other
listen.
ways. Say
Listen.
only way.
Yeah,
Only way.
Listen,
Only
you won't
way.
tell me what you can't tell me what to say because again, the
Because
stupidity
it
of what
is the
you're saying
only
is that
way.
when we played Athletic Club,
We're
beat
being
them
told how to
without set
think,
pieces.
how to view the game. We're being told
That's
lots of stuff.
like you can't
Yeah,
tell
we've
me
been told that.
it's the only way.
We've been
Like,
told that.
So
When
you
we got
need-
knocked out
down.
by them,
It's
he was
not
coming
come
to
out.
you
tell us
win a game.
their
If you win a game,
We'll just-
Eight
the
set
system is the
pieces.
problem.
Eight.
Hold on. If you win a game
Eight
with
goals.
the system is the problem. You
goals.
win a
Come on,
game with
man.
the system, it's a problem. You win a game with the system, it's a problem. Like, what are you saying? Like, listen to what you're
Pieces
saying.
cannot rely on
listen-
set pieces. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying
ain't
that
relying
this
on
win
them,
is
bro.
not big.
No one's
All
relying
the
on them.
problem is with that's the system is the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? The system is the problem. We are only winning through set pieces. So might as well sack this manager, bring in the set piece coach, put him there, and let's play football. Come on, bro. What we doing here?
That's not going to
Let's
happen.
go
You
from
know
set
what?
pieces.
I've ever heard.
Wait, I want to know.
What am I hearing, man?
Are you being real or you
Sideways,
bantering?
sideways.
Crazy.
Come
Can I-
on.
can I-
Bantering or
Can
you
I ask
being
you a
for real?
question?
Honestly,
Rashid, can I ask you a question?
That is
So
mad.
you're saying this year, what's the solution to this? You tell me.
he doesn't have one. I
More
guarantee.
creative players. Hey, hey, whoa. Smack.
He doesn't have one. I guarantee you.
Now, whoa. Creative players. That's the solution. More creative players in that midfield. I do not want to see Rice as a number 8. I want to see like today. See how Odegaard played that number 8? Played that little pass? Why? Creative player. Stay with me now. Creative player. That's what it is. If you play more creative players in that midfield or through the wings or starting in that attack, you will get more chances. Therefore, you will score goals. Do you get me? Now the problem is that we don't have that creativity. And this man knows, SB. This man was talking about it last season, a last press conference. You know what I'm saying? Last press conference he was talking about creativity was the problem. You remember? He was talking about low blocks, mid blocks. We had a problem dealing with it. It is because of the creativity, which we don't have in this team. You saw what happened today because of Odegaard. That something happened.
So you're saying it's not the
creative.
system, it's
Right?
the
It's not. I'm sorry.
So
Rice
you're
is
saying
not creative.
it's the personnel, then it's not the system.
Now you can either adjust to a certain system and play Rice in some kind of like number 6 or something, or play Zubimendi there. If you have to play those two, might as well play Zubimendi in that number 8, bro. You saw the pass. You saw that little pass to Timber. That's creativity. Do you know what I'm saying? The thing is that we have a certain system with the build-up, the slow build-up ain't working for us. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't have the creativity to find those
Didn't they make like
pockets.
5 chances?
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
first
We don't
half?
want break
Like,
lines.
creativity?
There was certain players that used to do that. We can't break lines. You get me?
I'm totally
That's
confused.
where it is creativity in the midfield.
He said it's the
Yeah.
he said it's the creativity, and then today he talked about how we saw what Odegaard did because he's a creative player, and we had Eze.
That was one. I'm talking
Hold
about
on,
the
hold
one
on, let me-
chance.
I'm trying to understand. I'm saying this is what you said. I'm quoting what you said. Whether
You
it's
think
one
you're
chance, or
smart,
two
innit?
chances, whatever it is, I'm basically quoting what you said. And then in the same breath, earlier in the stream, you said we only scored from set pieces. So we had these creative players and still only scored from set pieces.
It is an
So your
example,
solution-
my
so
bro.
if your
It is an
solution- listen,
example.
if your solution is creative players, then you're actually fighting against your own argument because we had creative players on the
Right.
pitch and you claim we only scored 3 set pieces.
Yes,
Right?
exactly. But we
So exactly.
wait
So-
for it.
so-
They're
so
not
what-
good
so-
enough.
so-
We need
so-
more.
so-
We need more. We need better than them. That's what it is. Creative players. You said creative players. We need better than them.
can't-
So
I
if
can't-
they're
I
not
can't
doing the
do- I
job, we
can't
need
do
better
this.
than them. My
I
point
can't
is
do
that
this.
we have to play
SB.
certain players
I've got to
in
shoot
order
now,
to
yeah?
create chances.
Bless up, yeah.
You
Panel,
get me?
big up everyone,
Now,
man.
if they're not doing
Stay
their
united.
job,
Come
it
on,
is not
Arsenal.
my fault. It's the fault of these players. You get me? They're not good enough, maybe. You get me? But the point is like you need to play more creative players. That's what it is. SB.
Don't you think that's a
You
bit
get me?
naive
More
at St.
creative.
James Park?
These- they-
To
they-
go
they
man,
don't
them
know about nothing
creative
about
players.
Hey, love.
Yeah,
Hey,
big up,
people,
man.
Make sure we go and show
Are we
Gooner's
ending
therapy
it
some
or
love
what's
over
going
there,
on?
man. For real.
Every day, man. Love, man. Big up.
Come on,
Big up, bro.
come on. But yeah, Martin, go on. What was you
Yeah.
saying? Sorry.
I just think that like
I was
I can
saying
hear
we
that
need more
argument, but
creative,
St.
bro.
James's Park is like a place where creative players go to get completely trampled by Joe Linton and his bunch of thugs. So you have to win the ball back, and then you have to do something creative with it. It's hard to find that balance, but sure, I can hear it.
We're
I
not
think
just talking about this game, by the way.
no, but
He's
like in
making
this
it. He's
instance-
making it about this game. I understand why.
Yeah, because
we
it's
won.
today's game we're
But,
talking
like,
about.
we're talking
I'm not-
about everything,
I'm
my
not
bro.
gonna talk about, I'm
You
not
get
going
me?
to talk about
Everything.
next week's
It's
game
been
when
a
I've not
season
played
and a
it.
half.
I don't know. I don't know
Sorry,
who's going to
you're
come
aiming
out.
it.
I don't know
Sorry,
what the
I'm sorry.
lineup is for next week, so I'm not going to talk about next week's game or last week's game. I can talk
It's
about
been
it.
a season, my bro.
Last-
We've been
last
playing
week-
this game football.
I'm not
Come on.
talking about last season. Last season we didn't
Sideways.
win shit. I'm talking about what we're doing presently. Today we played a game and we found a way to win. This same team last week when we played played Manchester City, I was telling SB up there earlier. I said I can understand why he started the midfield. He started against Man City because we thought Man City would attack, but then Man City went and started in a low block. And immediately we changed in the second half and brought in players. We saw that we controlled the game more, even though all we got was a point. It was annoying to watch, but it would have been stupid. Again, I mean, hindsight, it's 2020. It's like, hey, dude, you expect Man City to attack. This is the lowest Man City has ever had any possession, 32%. 32%. This is the lowest they've ever had. They've never played a low block like that against us. So I was shocked to see that. So again, managers might get it wrong because the other team sets up in a different way against your players. It's now the manager's job in game management to change things like he did today. Mosquera caused the corner that led to the goal. That was a Mosquera mistake. He wanted to do a back pass, play the corner. Second half, bring in Saliba, right? Maybe because of Saliba's fitness coming back from injuries, why they're not playing him consistently for 90 minutes. You still have to manage the players. And then you're at St. James's Park, the place you haven't won 4 of the last 6 games. So you've got to put context around it. You can't just be like, oh yeah, play all the creative players. It don't make no sense.
I was just gonna say just quickly before I ask you, man, another question. I just wanted to get onto the quick super chat quickly. Big up Godfrey every single time. Godfrey says free BBK.
Godfrey's not used to me being this quiet, because on my channel I rant and I ramble. But
big up Godfrey, man, every single time. Just quickly, guys. Listen, there's last time I checked. Let's check the like count real quick. We got 111 likes. There's 223 people in there. Guys, quickly, man. Let's run this up, man. The likes are a bit smelly. Let's try to get up to 170, 175 on a nice day. We just got 3 points. I know there's a lot of Arsenal fans in there. Let's run that up real quick, man. Listen, and it's not just something that YouTubers say just for fashion. If you like the video, it pushes up into a different algorithm. It lets YouTube know that people are liking the content, and it pushes us into a different audience. You get me? So people, make sure that we're helping the man them. If you're liking this content, just press a little like, man. Helps the man them out a lot. But on that topic, free BBK, yeah, I just want to forward to you first. What did you make about the referee today, man? Because I can't lie, like there was some very, very dodgy decisions today. Like I don't know what was going on today.
I think it was going to be a rough game. Either way, there's a little bit of history between these two teams over the past 2 or 3 years, but I disagree with people who say that wasn't a pen. Dayo quoted the rule book earlier, but I do believe that is a pen just because the goalkeeper touches the ball first. That he clatters through you and wipes you out. I've seen those given many, many times. So many times. I've seen those given against us.
Robert Sanchez got a red card for it last week.
Right. Yeah. Bad touch, first touch, ball changes direction, whatever. Your follow through anywhere else on the pitch. And goalkeepers just seem to get a different level of protection that I don't really like. They're already the most protected. They wear gloves. They can jump and use their hands, and all of a sudden you touch them in the box. All of a sudden it's a foul. I don't like that. Other than that call, I don't think he was too bad. I think Gabriel needed to do better. That he probably should have booked Gabriel for diving on that damn goal.
Yep, Gabriel.
That was redemption story.
Terrible defending.
It was. But yeah, I don't think. Other than that penalty decision, which I get it, splits opinion. I'm of the opinion that was a pen, but I don't think.
I'm going to give Gabriel a pass because he's got PTSD from when Joe Linton climbed him like a ladder. So I think maybe everyone told him, "Hey, next time you got to make sure you go to the deck super fast." Man, that was the worst I could do in front of you, Bob.
It's like, when you see like a team breaking away, right? You see a team breaking away on transition, and then one of the players just comes across a player, puts his arm over them, gives away the foul. It's not physical, but it's cynical, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? So all I want is them is to keep the same energy. Gabriel went in for a slide, the ball hit his hand, they went to VAR. Same sort of thing happened. The ball hit off Bruno Guimaraes. Now I'm not sitting there saying that should have been a penalty. I'm just saying, where's the same energy? Do you know what I mean? Because that's what I thought today. Now I thought it was a penalty, but other than the penalty, we had enough chances to win that game in the first half. Like I was really impressed with the performance. Yeah? So I wasn't using that as an excuse. But the referee, he didn't have the same energy, man. We a couple of things we got away with, but more. I think he was more kind of leaning on their side, man.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you, Viewz, because there were some calls that he was letting go for them, and then he's pulling us up on them. Like there wasn't much consistency. Like if the game's gonna be a physical game, and you're gonna let things go, then let it go for both teams, both ways. But he's pulling us up. Like there was one time where I think Saka got fouled. He didn't give it. Then Timber's come and tackled Gordon, and he's given a foul on Timber. And I'm like, bro, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same.
It's like they're trolling us because this Andrew Gillette guy, he's an ex-A-League referee from Australia, right? And before he became a referee in the PGMOL, he had to disclose that he was a Liverpool fan. So, like, we just end up with these, like, conspiracy thoughts in our head from the kickoff. Like, how are we supposed to get, like, fair refereeing if they're, like, got Liverpool? And he's done 4 out of our 6 games, like, either VAR or on ref. So, I don't want to see him.
You know how they can get better referees, Martin? Hire foreign referees. That the foreign managers are the best managers, the foreign players are the best managers. Why not get foreign refs? Because what the FA has done, they've limited their talent pool just to English referees. Like, if you can't get one damn manager to win the English Premier League, why do you think you have the best refs if you can't get any good managers? Most of the I'm sorry for swearing, but most of the players in the Prem are foreign. So the only requirement should be they speak enough English to communicate with the players.
And that's and you can tell that you can tell that by when you look at the World Cup. How many English referees make it to the World Cup?
Yeah,
very
few.
few. Like just simply thinking about like how many English referees do you see in the World Cup? Like so that whole like essence of they might even need to be able to speak English. I don't think that even should be a criteria. Do you know the rules of football? I know the rules as a referee.
They have to communicate with the players.
Yeah, you know the rules. Yeah, I agree with you on the communicating. I'm just saying, like, well, at the very bare minimum, these guys are professionals. They know the rules. You know the rules. You know when you put in a cynical tackle, you know what to expect from the referee, right? You know when you do something crazy, you know what to expect. Referee knows what to deal out. You know.
No. When the game is heated, and you need to call the captains over to talk to them. You need to be able to communicate.
Definitely. No, I agree with you.
And most of them do speak English because it's the official language of FIFA. Most of the refs do. So just not even fluent, just enough to get your point across. But I do think the FA is doing themselves a huge disservice.
On that one though, BBK, the only thing is like the tolerance level in this country is a lot different to some foreign like leagues. You get what I mean? So like, yeah, I hear it, but then things that might get let go in England will be fouls in Spain. Like, do you get what I'm saying to you? So then there's like the different tolerance in how games are being officiated. Like it's now just gonna all blur into just one of the same.
What we're saying is, if you hire foreign referees, they look at the FA rule book and they go by the rule book of what the fouls are. They're not just going to try and ref it like where they're coming from. We're talking about being professional. Like a lot of English referees, you can't blame them because they're born there. They have a team they support already. They're in that system. You can't remove them from the game. I guarantee you there are referees that are Arsenal fans. They might not come out and say it, and they probably. I know.
I'm just name one.
I don't like. I'm saying I get no. I'm
maybe not.
No, maybe not in
check their record.
Maybe not in the Premier League, but in the Championship somewhere. I'm saying like them. I'm just talking about even though you're a referee, you do have teams you support. You know what I'm saying? And if you get the chance emotionally to do something to support that team, I just think it's a which is why foreign referees who genuinely are just like, it's a job, it's a salary, it's money. I'm moving to England. I don't care about the two teams. I know the rules, and I'm just going to judge by the rules. I think that would be the best.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you guys. I just want to ask you,
like, any ref's going to be bullied into doing whatever decisions they want there anyway, right? Like the way the crowd is, you don't want to be that ref that's like going against the crowd, and we've seen that a lot in the Premier League. But sorry, SP.
Yeah, I just want to ask you, fellas. Like, obviously, we got Olympiacos on at home on Wednesday. That's another game that's coming up. But our next few Premier League fixtures, like that's something that I was worried about, was the first 5-6 games. Obviously on paper they're proper difficult fixtures, but now looking at the next like 5 or 6 games, we got some favorable fixtures before we get to the North London derby. What are your thoughts on that? Because we got West Ham at home, we got Fulham away, we then go to Palace away, we got Palace at home, we then go to Burnley away, and then we've got Sunderland away before we play Tottenham at home. Out of those next 6 games, like, do you think that like now this looks like a favorable run of games where we can say, do you know what, we're looking at like 5 wins out of 5? Or is it, there's a couple banana skins in there, because we do have Palace at home.
West Ham is a banana skin with new manager Bounce.
Fulham is a banana skin as well.
Fulham is a banana skin as well. West Ham, new manager Bounce. It's Nuno. They just brought in Nuno. They just got
Gyoka as the flat track bully for these teams. But I wanted to ask you guys, what did you guys predict for our points that we would get out of the first 6 games now that we've completed them? I said I guess like 15 out of the first 18 points or something, but we're only at 13.
I said 13.
I predicted 15 from the first 5, and we got 12. Okay. I mean, I predicted 12 from the first 15, and we got 10. So we fell 2 points short of what I thought we would get.
I didn't predict anything. Obviously, when I saw the fixtures, I was like, raw. Like we got some hard fixtures to start. But then at the same time, when people were coming to tell me to be more confident, or why am I saying this, that, and the other? Because we never lose against the big six and all that. And I'm saying, well, cool. If that's the case, then next season it won't be an issue. You know what I mean? And to be honest, like, you know, Man City game aside, you know, like I said, I'll never understand that with the Liverpool, but yeah, I didn't predict it. I just thought, look, if we're everything that people say we are, and we don't lose against these big teams no more, then we shouldn't really have too much to fear. That's the way I saw it. Do you know what I mean? And I think we've done okay. Today was a massive game, must win, absolutely. But yeah, I didn't really predict.
Do you know what I'm more happy of? Views, like you know how you're saying that we've done okay, yeah. I feel like that's an honest statement, because I still feel like we still got another couple gears to go. Like I still feel like we're not, like we haven't played like. But I'd probably say this is probably the best performance that I've seen over a 90 minutes for me as an Arsenal fan. Probably, I don't think there's. I'm not going to count the leads at home, because I thought first half an hour. Then like we weren't that good, and they're not the greatest team. I feel like this for me in totality has probably been our best performance over the 90-minute spell, and I feel like we still got a lot more to go. So like obviously looking at West Ham at home, like I feel like that's a game that we have to win. Fulham away, I feel like, you know, it's a tough place to go, but again, I feel like we're going to start seeing us kick into gear now. We're getting some of our players back. Like, so
I think if we take it game by game, for me, I try not to look at like 4 or 5 games, and I'll tell you why. Because again, these teams are watching us play week in, week out, and they're looking like today's game. People are going to look at it. Teams that we're going to go away to and be like, okay, these guys can bring in Odegaard, Eze, and all these creative guys off the bench. These guys can literally do that, you know. And for me, I just want the next game that we play, get it right. You know, just because we played a lineup today does not mean that's the lineup that needs to start next week. Look at what that team is doing. Look at how they're prepping for us, and get the right guys on the pitch to get the business done, to get that 3 points, you know, and which is what happened today. Bringing in a Marino to get the 3 points, Martinelli against tired legs. I think that is something that has become a thing. Like if you keep doing that to teams, running them down, and then bringing Martinelli,
it's been a thing. It's been a thing in the capacity. He's useful. That's what I'm saying. Him and Trossard are very useful when they come on as impact subs. But we see many times again, Trossard gets rewarded for starts in his impact subs. And I'm like, no, let him cook in that capacity that he is good in. He's really good at that.
I think, and again, we've built a team now that can like play 4, 5, 6 different ways when we need to. And that's why I feel really confident coming up against the supposedly easier teams, because before we'd go, oh, hey, there's an easy team coming up, easy 5-0, you know, we're going to be cooking. But it never turns out that way, because maybe we've got to like try and counterattack more than usual or whatever. So I feel like there's enough ingredients there now, if everyone's fit, to play whatever way we have to play to defeat anyone that's in front of us. And this win today is so big for us, because if we didn't win this, I'm not confident going into any of those other games that we've got the right belief, the right mentality to like get us over the line on any of those. So we need to take this result and just multiply it by 33 more games, whatever it is, and just
I can't lie. Because we have to remember, this was the same Newcastle team, 10 men that shook Liverpool. They ragged them around. That was a ragdoll. Like 10 men Newcastle that literally gave Liverpool a run for their money. So they're not an easy game to go there and literally turn the game around, you know, in like less than 10 minutes.
It's like wrestling with a boa constrictor. They like drag you down to the ground, man, and they choke you out slowly. It's hard.
Joel Linton, you know what? As much as I don't like that guy, I respect the brute force he brings to that midfield. He will bully you.
First minute.
He will bully you. The first minute,
that was deliberate. That was deliberate. That wasn't an accident.
No, that was
That was a deliberate thing. That was a deliberate thing to set the tone for the game.
He was basically
you know, you're not having no easy game today.
He was telling Saka, he was like, listen, this is what you're getting today. And that was clear. He went for the star boy to show the rest of the team, hey, and I can come for any one of y'all. So don't assume that Saka is the only one getting it. And that's crazy. Like Newcastle is a place that I wouldn't like to. What did I say when I came in? I said my blood pressure, right? That was the first thing I mean when I said my blood pressure, because Newcastle.
I think also that's the first time we've come back.
I thought we'd win, but I knew that
going into the game.
I predicted a 2-0 win. I wanted a clean sheet. But my thing was, I knew it was going to be very, very difficult. And how difficult and when we would score, I didn't know. But I was like, I think we can go there and get a 2-0 win. And these guys, because they've done this to us before. They've ragged us in that midfield. Bruno Guimaraes, elbows in the back. These guys don't care. And they play start, stop. They'll just clear the ball out, throw in. You throw the ball, once they get the ball again or they intercept, second ball, they kick it out. So they're not allowing you to play any free-flowing football. So yeah, Newcastle is a tough place, man. I'm glad we showed.
I'm buzzing that we won, man. Seriously,
Yeah, man.
I'm actually buzzing. That performance in the manner that we won.
Can I just ask how everyone thought about the second half? Because obviously I was doing the watch along, and obviously some of the other people that have come and gone now were saying, we dominated and this, that, and the other. I kind of thought that they were kind of in the ascendancy a little bit for stages in that
100% views. But again, this is St. James's Park. You're always gonna face a spell at St. James's Park.
Yeah.
Like that's
what I'm trying to make is, did everyone feel confident that we was going to get something out of that game?
In the second half, yeah.
I did, because once you weather the storm, if you can get through that period where they got your back to the wall pause and they're trying to go for the jugular, once you can get through that storm, and now we've brought on quality from the bench. I always knew, because they do tire out. That's one thing that you've seen with Newcastle, especially against teams that keep the ball. Barcelona did it to them. Liverpool did it to them as well. You can see that they give everything for 80 minutes, maybe 75 minutes, and they blow a little bit of a gasket and they concede late goals. Do you get what I mean? So I always had a feeling that if we could get that first one, I was watching the game with my son. I said, son, we're going to win. There's another game here. We're going to win. There's another goal here. We're going to win. And he's like, nah, Dad, I can't see it. And I was like, no, trust me. We're going to win. I was like, trust me, we're gonna win. So
I respect that because I was watching it, and when we got the equalizer, I'm like, I didn't even see where that had come from. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
One thing gave me hope that we would score a second goal, honestly, because I predicted a 2-0 and I wanted us to win. But the thing that gave me hope was when Mikel Merino was celebrating with Declan Rice, and Declan Rice said, "Cut it, go to the center half, let's go, let's go." Like when he did that, I was like, yes. These guys
learn from his little thing, innit?
They're learning.
Again, this is what I want from my team. If you mess shit up like you did last time, the next time I see you, show me that you've learned from the mistake so I can trust you more. So that way I don't have to worry about that for me. And again, when the goal went in, guess what? Saliba ran into the net, picked up the ball. Merino was the only one celebrating. Saliba went, picked up the ball and was dashing back. And I was like, yes, let's that. At that point, I said, we're scoring again. Like I
in
just
answer to your question, Vance, I would say that it was interesting that Arteta waited to do his subs after Eddie Howe did his subs. You know how Eddie, I think it was 64, 65 minutes. It's getting late, but you could tell that we didn't want to make subs until we knew what they were going to do. And then they went through 20 minutes of just pure time wasting, kicking it long, holding the throws forever. It didn't feel like dominance for us, but it didn't feel like they were had us under any pressure. But once Odegaard came on, I think 80th minute, it felt like for me we were starting to build that Liverpool inevitability about scoring a goal. I didn't know about 2 goals, but that's what we've got to get that belief in us, and the team has to have that belief in them that as the game goes on, it's just more and more likely we're just gonna.
Do you know what that I feel like that comes from? Yeah, I feel like that comes from as well. I feel like this is the thing that frustrates me about Arsenal fans sometimes. Yeah, it's just that we feel like because we got quality, we have to win the game in the 60th minute, or because we've dominated the first half, we got to win 3-0. Games don't always go like that. You're gonna have teams where you face stubborn teams, and we might have to wear them down until Liverpool do it every week until the 85th minute, 80th minute. You see how many goals are scored, statistically, in the last 10 minutes of the game, because teams are tired, bro. Once you've gone from side to side to side to side to side, and you're defending against that, every minute you've got to move side. You got to keep moving. It takes 1 second for you to just not move, switch off, and then that gap's open. Now, do you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do that. So when people are saying it's boring, Arsenal just playing side to side, bro, moving teams from side to side to side makes them tired. So when it gets to the 70th minute or the 80th minute, and now you're talking about Martinelli coming on off the bench, and we got quality off the bench, it's a game changer now. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear it. I think people mock that finishers idea, but
It's fact.
It's
Liverpool-
a game of chess over a certain amount of time, right?
Honestly,
What's that?
No, I hear it, Views. It's not the most entertaining, but bro, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done, bro.
Views, which would you prefer? I know you
Like,
prefer
we-
you prefer
like,
entertainment and the trophy.
We've gone
but
through years,
would you
yeah.
prefer, would you prefer this boring football and the Premier League at the end of the season, or entertaining?
I've seen both. I've seen us
Like,
both
Views,
seasons in the
No,
league.
no, when you think of Arsenal, Dayo, hold on. When you think of Arsenal, Dayo, what do you think of? Do you think of long throws and crosses? Come on, bro. We got cannons. All I'm saying is this,
I
yeah?
agree with you. I'm just saying, like, because of here, what I'm saying, I agree with you. I went to Highbury to watch games, like back in the day. So for me, Arsenal is entertainment football. One touch, pop, 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 pop. Let's go, boom, bust out. It's Bergkamp, it's Henry, it's this. That's the Arsenal that I have in my head. But
Right.
because we haven't won stuff for a long time, if we need to change our method to win, to bring back that initial oomph, like, all right, we've got the PL, great stuff. Now let's go next season. And because 3 seasons, 22, 23, we played free-flowing football. The first half of the season, we were running through teams. Yeah, but
we didn't win anything.
But he didn't get us anything. So I'm like, listen,
Views, I can't lie. For the last 10
just
years,
need-
yeah. Sorry
I
to
just
cut you,
need us
Dayo,
to-
yeah.
yeah,
Sorry to
I just
cut
need
you,
3
Dayo.
points in every game. That's all I need.
Yeah, sorry to
Every
cut
game,
you,
3
Dayo,
points.
yeah. But for me, Views, like, you know, bro, we've had teams what play Santi, Ozil, Giroud, like them man used to kick ball, bro. You see some of the goals that we've scored over the years, fantastic football. But everyone always used to say, "Oh, Arsenal play lovely football. We don't win anything. Oh, all that
Always
tippy
trying
tappy
to pass
football.
it in, wasn't it?
Oh, we don't win nothing. Oh, we don't." Like, you see that now, I feel like Arteta is trying to build a team, like Martin says, that can win every single way. You want to come out and play football against us. You want to play open, cool. We'll play you off the park.
We'll boss you.
If you want to be stubborn and you want to do the low block thing and you're going to leave no space, we'll get crosses in the box and we'll do it that way. We'll have to do a set piece route if it has to. If you want to do the physical thing, bro, we can do the physical thing. Like, we don't mind, innit? So I feel like he's trying to build a team what is doing what the game requires of you. If this is a game, like I said, football game, cool, we'll do it. If it's a physical thing, we'll do it. If it's set pieces, we'll do it. And I feel like nowadays, this is the type of team that you need to compete, bro. We can't just be Arsenal, we play lovely football, because that used to be our thing. Arsenal play lovely football, but we can get punched up. They can't handle the physicality. They're tippy tappy. They love, like, do you get what I'm saying to you?
It's funny.
I understand that completely, and then I'll shut up because obviously I know I've spoken more than other people. I'm trying to be. I completely understand what you're saying, and you know, I'm born in '84. I'm 41 years old. I've been watching Arsenal a long time. Don't blame me. You know what I'm saying? For seeing.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming you.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. Yeah, because this is how I see the game. I've seen Thierry Henry in the flesh. I've seen Ian Wright break the record. I was there. Yeah, I've seen Wenger's. I've seen George Graham. Everyone keep dissing George Graham. 1-0 to the. It weren't that boring. We had ballers in the team. Do you see what I'm saying to you? All I'm saying is this, right? You're right. If we're playing like this, and lots of people used to say that about us, we got a yellow belly. You know, we're soft. We get kicked around. We play good football. It's all pretty, but we don't win. I hear that. What are we winning now? It's been half a decade.
We're going to find that at the end of the season.
It's been half a decade. We can talk about this season and hope. Of course we can. And that's all
we're not replacing him right now, right? They're not going to replace Arteta in the middle of the season. I think everyone's accepted that, right? Even if he lost like a few games, he'll probably still eke it out to the end of the season, right? So if he's not going to leave, I understand people's grievances. Like, some people just hate Arteta because of the way his face is. That's fine. You know, if you want to get rid of him, I get that. I don't mind a change at the end of the season, even if we win something. But, like, we just got to get there in one piece and not kill each other along the way. And this stuff about, like, what Wenger used to be like, Wenger with Bergkamp, he drew 0 with Port Vale, which we beat 2-0, and everyone said, well, Wenger would have beat these guys 6-0. So there's like a rose-colored glasses when we look in the past. We go, oh, we were this team that was so saucy and no one could stop us. Motherfucker, they stopped us every season. They just broke our legs or kicked us off the park or beat us in every duel or whatever it took to stop us from playing beautiful football. And I'm sad that we can't just play beautiful football to win, but we've learned by now that it's not about that anymore.
I completely disagree.
And the game has changed over the years.
Here's why. I disagree with, say we have a rough November and he is 10, 15 points off the league. By then, I don't think we should give him to the rest of the season. because he's closer to the Premier League than he is the
that
club.
situation.
what
I
he's
understand.
Right. So in that situation where the league is out of reach, I don't think he just gets to let's just see out the season. No, you sack him and you.
I don't think
you
I don't
salvage
think
one
you
of
know,
the
I
cups
don't think you know the
because-
ownership. You don't
Huh?
know this ownership. You don't the
I do know
Cronkies.
this ownership, bro.
I know
I'm
the Cronkies. I know.
fully in KFC. I live in the
I know,
United States. I know how these.
I know. I live in the
I'm
United
just
States.
telling
Okay,
you
look
that
at
I
all the
disagree with the
franchise.
opinion that he should stay for the rest of the season.
No.
Because
He's saying
there are situations that can exist that could force them to act.
he's not saying that he should
Okay.
stay. He's saying that you know that they will not fire. Basically,
No, he's
not saying
asking,
that
do we all agree that he should stay throughout the
do we all
season? I said,
do
no,
we all
there
agree
are
that-
I think he's
situations
saying- I
that can
think he's
occur
saying
throughout the
because
season.
we know that he ain't gonna get sacked
Yeah, he
straight
said,
away.
do
that
we
should
agree?
stop
Do we
complaining
agree
about
that he's
it.
not going to
I
get
just think that's
sacked
a little bit
halfway through the
lazy.
season? Not that he should stay. Those are two different things. That he's not going to get sacked, which means the responsibility from the ownership will not fire him, regardless of what happens. We know the Cronkies. I live in the States too. I follow all their franchises. The Cronkies will. The only time they fired one of their managers on their basketball team recently was for something entirely different. It wasn't because of win or loss. The
Yeah, I
Cronkies
know.
stuck with the football team manager for 5 years before they won one Super Bowl, and they were not like, okay, we're just going to keep eking and eking and eking. He was a 30-year-old inexperienced manager that they brought in. This is how they
I'm
operate.
watching Sean McVay
No.
right now on TV.
Yeah, I'm saying like this is how they behave. So I know the ownership is not going to kick people out, and I understand where you're coming from, Viewz, right? Because I was born in '78, right? So I've been following this team for a long time, dude. So I literally, I'm not like it's. That's why now I've seen us in the gutters from winning the days of Graham when they're like 1-0 to the Arsenal. The only reason we were happy with it, some of the games were boring. Let's be honest. Some of the games were interesting, but the reason we're happy is because we were winning stuff. We won with him. So it's like, all right, cool. So that covers all that boring game. If Mikel Arteta can win something, a major, with this style of work,
No. What's the
major-
most important word you just said there? If
it's always an if in life. Sleeping is a risk. I
always-
might not wake
always
up.
been
No,
an if.
listen.
If
Sleeping
I
is a
if-
risk. No, sleeping is a risk. I might not wake up. I'm not going to predict the future. Like I'm just letting you know if he can, right? If he can, then hey. Because sleeping is a risk. I could pop to bed and not wake up tomorrow. Am I going to be like, oh, well,
Exactly.
So
Exactly,
my
and it's
point
the
is,
same
at the end of the
argument.
day,
Like
I
that. So
just
for me,
I just
so for
want us to
people
wake
on my side of the fence that are impatient, that are like, what we want to see from Arteta is let's see all of these different variations.
Hey, yo,
Let's see
someone's
some-
phone's ringing. What's
It's
going
not
on?
mine. It's not
It's not
mine.
me.
It's not mine. I got an iPhone. It don't ring like that. Yeah. So I'm just saying, for everything that you guys say, and I agree with a lot of your points. And if you actually do watch my content a lot, you'll hear a lot of good things that I have to say as well. I really just try and say it as honestly how it is. But you know what it is? It's just about preference, isn't it? It's just about preference at the end of the day. With him and any other institution in football, yeah, to go and get someone's cone man and give them all that money, all that time, all that support. Now, I was with him at the beginning. I thought this guy's inexperienced, but I'm liking how he's carrying himself. I'm liking some of the things. But now when the pressure's become on him and we're not seeing him be fluid, we're kind of looking at him like a little bit like because up until today, let's be honest, up until today, we're all still questioning whether, tell the truth, you didn't know whether he was going to play those bricks in midfield or not. And that's the point I'm at. We need, so if we can
But
see
I'm in a different position. I don't even question what the manager puts out because I know he's trying to do something I've got no idea about. Like he knows how the players are in training.
I question the results.
Maybe he's trying to achieve something tactically. We're just microanalyzing every detail because it supports our case or for or against. I don't have time for it. Like I just imagined and laughed someone trying to get Arteta out of the building between now and the end of the season, and he's got Win the dog as hostage with like a gun to his head saying, over my dead body, I'm not leaving. Like you can try and get rid of him, but like I could not see it happening before the end of the season. That's for sure. So I don't know. I want everyone to get along, and we can like,
guys,
share our opinions.
I got to bounce, but I'm going to throw.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm going to throw
Dayo,
in the
before
works.
you leave, Dayo, before you leave, let people know where they can find you, man, because we're gonna wrap up the show now.
Yeah,
I just make pre-recorded videos when I get the chance to bounce on the pitch. Just and I'll follow everybody else. I think I already follow everybody else here. Already some subscribe to your channel. So yeah, but let me throw a spanner in the works. You know how when Mikel Arteta won the FA Cup in his first year, and everybody said, well, he didn't win it with his own team. That was not his team. It's not. Well, Arne Slot did not win the Premier League to me because he didn't win it with his team. Peace out, guys.
Yeah, I said that too.
Martin, let us know, man. Solid debut on the channel, man. Let us know where the people can find you, man.
I'm not a streamer, but you can probably find me on Footy Judge Mo's panel or trying to troll Donu Sam in his home ground. These Liverpool fans get it too easy, man. And because Arsenal fans are too busy fighting, They're not out there bantering the other teams like they should. So, you know, I'm trying to carry that flag.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. Big you up, man. Every single time. Thank you for forwarding.
Thanks, guys.
Viewz. Let them know where they can find you, Viewz, man.
If they want to find me in it, Viewz on Sport. You know already. We got 2 channels. We got Viewz as well, yeah, because we're out here doing the most work. But yeah, Viewz on Sport. Every day there's something. Every day we're live. Come on, find
Big
me.
up, Viewz.
Big up, Viewz, man. Hey, BBK. Let the people them know where they can find you, man.
Yeah, man, it's at BBK Sports, and yeah, if you want some positive negativity, you can come check out some of that. Now, Martin, Martin, there's a reason why, as an Arsenal fan, I don't give it to any other man, because we're not winning. But when we start winning, believe I will be unbearable. So, you know, we just have to start doing this. This is the reason why I don't even wear the kits on stream, because I don't want to celebrate this team until we start winning again. You know what I'm saying? But when that day comes,
myself today.
We will be there. But yeah, Gabriel, man of the match for me. He redeemed himself after that mistake.
Yeah, who was your man of the match?
Timber for me. Timber
before we leave.
Timber for me.
Timber, yeah.
Yeah.
Martin, who would you say your man of the match was?
Probably from effort, probably just Rice. I think that he didn't really do anything wrong, and he was there when we needed him, chasing stuff down. But yeah, it was kind of all over the place today. Everyone kind of had good and bad things about him.
I had, bro, there was some good performances today, man. I thought Timber was outstanding.
Timber was outstanding, actually. Yeah,
I thought Zubimendi had a really good game as well.
I like Jokeres as well today. I did.
I was going to say Jokeres too, but
I know, but I did.
Timber should have scored that header. Timber should have scored that header, that link-up play with Eze and Zubimendi.
That's a great save, though. Great save. But I'll probably say Timber still.
Yeah,
Timber was quality, man. But yeah, people, listen. We're going to send you over to Big Six Bants. My brother Mont's over there. Listen, people, you know how it sets. When we send you over somewhere, make sure we're showing them love. Everyone here, their links in the description. Viewz, BBK, make sure we go and show them some love as well. Like, listen, you know when we go and raid someone's channel, you know how it is. Orange is in the chat. We need to make sure it looks like orange juice. I want people to know that, thinking like, bro, what's going on here? Like, it needs to look like a flood of oranges. You know the concentration's high over here. You get me? So it needs to look like oranges. Before we leave, man of the match today, I'm probably gonna say Jordan Brown. You know, Jordan, you've been active today. I see you, my boy, man. So yeah, big up Jordan, man. Man of the match for me today. But yeah, people, listen, concentrate raid over there. Make sure we show Big Six Bants some love. Show the man them some love. And this is another one we're out, man.
Shout out Catch too, man.
Big up Catch every single time, man. I thoughts and prayers go out with Catch. Listen, people, make sure we show him some love as well. That way, man. But people, listen, flood that chat. I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna be looking. It needs to look like oranges. He needs to think like, what's going on here? It needs to look like orange juice over there. You get me? So yeah, people, love.